Hello everyone, and welcome to another session of our rapid fire podcast series, where we bring sharp, quick insights and fast takes on some of the most transformative topics in enterprise tech. I'm your host, Raj Narayan. I head the sales for Pronix, and today we are diving into Gen AI in financial services industry. We will cover ROI, compliance, operations, and a few persistent myths in the financial services industry. I'm truly honored to welcome our special guest, Ms. Yeliz, Senior Technical AI Leader and Cloud Solution Architect at Microsoft, London. Hi, Yeliz. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Yeliz spearheads AI initiatives for all UK financial services industry customers from the Microsoft side, providing strategic guidance to technical teams and C-levels. She leads a team of AI cloud solution architects, ensuring technical excellence and delivery of impactful solutions to meet the customer and business goals. So, excellent. So today we are looking forward to your great insights, Yeliz, and how Gen AI is reshaping the future of financial services industry. So shall we jump right into the rapid fire questions?
Okay, let's do.
So the first question, which Gen AI use case is delivering the highest ROI in financial services industry?
Okay. Right now, the biggest ROI in financial services is coming from customer service transformation. Banks are using GenAI-powered assistants trained on their internal processes and documentation to handle up 78% of customer queries without needing human escalation. That is cutting service cost by as much as 40% and boosting satisfaction and loyalty at the same time.
That's a relevant, very good example. Many leaders are seeing exactly the kind of measurable impact. Thanks for grounding it as a real world use case to us. Going forward to our next question. What's one Gen AI myth in FSI that needs busting?
Big myth is that Gen AI is actually too risky for regulated industries like finance. But with the right setup, things like retrieval augmented generation, RAG, audit logging, prompt monitoring, and identity-aware access, Gen AI can absolutely operate safely and compliantly. In fact, when you done things right, it doesn't just meet regulatory standards, it also helps improve compliance, streamline operations, and elevate customer service.
That's thank you for calling that out. When decided to do that, then do it right? That's what the way of doing it. So dispelling these myths is how the industry moves forward with more clarity. Thanks a lot, Yeliz. Moving forward, the third question would be, is Gen AI a risk or a win for compliance teams?
Actually, it is both, but more and more, it is proving to be a win. Yes, there were early concerns about hallucinations and transparency in the past. But with advances in retrieval augmented generation and prompt engineering and explainability, those risks are being addressed already. With proper governance and oversight, it definitely becomes a win. Moreover, GenAI helps compliance teams summarize regulations, align them with internal policies, and generate audit-ready documentation faster and more accurately.
That's a very powerful point, Yeliz. So much depends on implementation as per you. Your answer shows how mindset and strategy can flip risk into an advantage to the people, right? Okay. How is GenAIOps moving AI from pilot to production? When many people are doing pilots, I'm not sure who all are actually moving into production.
Actually, GenAIOps is I have a special interest on GenAIOps, and you can see some recordings on GenAIOps as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
GenAIOps is the engine that takes GenAI from a cool demo to real-world impact. It standardizes things like version control, prompt libraries, and also gated approvals. It also brings in automated testing and monitoring your models. drift monitoring. So, by this way, models can stay reliable in production. In short, GenAIOps makes GenAI solutions scalable, secure, and enterprise-ready.
That's a very clear explanation, Yeliz. Thanks a lot. In fact, GenAIOps is often misunderstood by many, and you have made it very clear and accessible. Thanks a lot for that. Okay, next. So how can banks use GenAI in self-services securely? Because there are a lot of myth about security. So how can banks use GenAI?
Yeah. To use GenAI securely in self-service, banks need to start by grounding the model in trusted and approved knowledge sources. So it will not make things up. Then it's all about layering in enterprise-grade security. For example, zero trust architecture, strong identity controls, content filtering to keep responses safe and compliant, and customer authentication and also traceability. And you have got a setup that protects sensitive data while still delivering a smooth, intelligent experience. It is really about combining GenAI's power with the security and governance banks already know and trust.
Such an important point. Actually, security and trust really are the foundation of any successful deployment. Now, going forward, what GenAI capability is most underused in financial services industry?
I will say knowledge mining and summarization. Even if maybe you see these use cases very commonly in FSI or in other industries, but still it is underused. Financial institutions have mountains of unstructured data. Contracts, filings, policies, call transcripts, and GenAI can turn that into an actionable insights or summaries for them. It is a huge opportunity to speed up decision-making and reduce research time, but many firms haven't tapped into it yet, unfortunately.
That's a great call out, Yeliz. So many firms could unlock more value from leveraging their own data. I mean, they are sitting on top of a huge amount of data and not even using that data for their future businesses. So definitely that's a huge call out, and thank you for that. Going forward, how do FSI leaders prioritize GenAI? Risk, revenue, or ops? Which one do you think is the priorities?
It should be a balancing act, but mostly most of the FSI leaders start with operational efficiency, which makes sense to me because it is quicker to implement, easier to measure, and it has lower risk. Once that foundation is solid, they move into revenue generation and risk management with more confidence.
Great perspective. It's interesting to actually hear how priorities are balancing out across, especially when the market is dynamic and as well as financial services also hugely dynamic from organization to organization. Now, next, I would want to know, is GenAIOps the real key to GenAI success?
Absolutely. I believe in that. Without GenAIOps, GenAI stays stuck in pilot mode. It brings together automation, governance, and cross-team collaboration. So solutions are scalable, secure, and sustainable. GenAIOps is the backbone of any serious GenAI strategy. It should be.
Completely agree, Yeliz. Completely agree on that. That perspective actually resonates with a lot of what we are hearing in the industry right now. According to what one GenAI mistake CIOs must avoid?
I think they should avoid launching GenAI without involving risk and compliance team early. If you don't involve them at the early stages, they can have a red flag at the end, at the deployment time, which we don't want. CIOs need to see it as a cross-functional initiative from day one, bringing in governance, security, and business alignment early. That is how you build trust and long-term success.
Okay, that's a crucial watch out. So many projects get actually tripped by the misstep they're taking, the CIOs are taking. Thanks for flagging it out so clearly, Yeliz. That's a good point that you have put in across to us. Last question to wrap it up. What is your prediction in 2001 line?
I think it is not hard to predict now. In 2025, GenAI will evolve from copilots to autonomous agents, transforming not just tasks, but entire workflows across finance. We will see it all together.
Wow. Love that prediction. It really captures where the momentum is headed. Let's see together how it is going to evolve in coming months. So that's about 10 questions, 10 minutes rapid fire for all of you. Thank you so much, Yeliz, for sharing these insights. This was fast, fascinating tour through a real world impact of GenAI in the financial services industries. You have so much of experience, and that is actually coming out. For everyone who's tuning into this, don't forget to follow and subscribe Pronix for more AI rapid fire episodes. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a good day.
Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you.